Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
He ain't up there, Mr. Dillon. He has just plain vanished.
And there's no note anywhere. You sure of that, Chester?
Nothing. I looked again all over.
Well, it's 2 days now. This just isn't like Doc.
What'll we do, Mr. Dillon?
I don't know. Might start asking people, Chester. Try the saloons and the store, maybe the depot.
All right. I'll go right now, but I don't know whether... Well, I do declare if that wouldn't...
What's the matter?
Look, riding right up front seat as big as life. Look.
That old rascal getting us all worried about him.
For land's sake, you sure are a sight for sore eyes, Doc. Where in the world have you been, anyway?
Hello, Chester. Matt?
You had us worried, Doc.
That's so?
You've been gone 2 days, you know.
I know.
Well, next time, leave word, Doc.
I will. I surely will. If I can.
Well, it sure would save us a lot of fretting and general upset.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, Doc, if you can?
Just that. If they let me, I'll leave word.
Come on inside, Doc. Well, you want to tell us about it?
I can tell you part of it, the least important part. I made a promise about the rest. You know how it is, Matt.
No, but tell us.
Well, the other night, let me see, it was Wednesday, a couple of riders tromped right into my office. They said a man was hurt bad, somewhere out past Fort Dodge. So naturally, I went along with them.
Well, why didn't you leave a note and say so?
They didn't tell me exactly where we were going, Chester. But they sure told me not to leave any note.
They told you what?
Will you let him talk, Chester?
Of course, I figured that must have been a shooting, but my job's to take care of everybody, sinner and saved alike. And so when we finally got to this place the next day...
Well, what place, Doc?
Well, that's part of what I promised not to tell, Chester. There was a young man there who had got himself shot in the back. The bullet lodged right in his spine. I dug it out and did all I could for him. And then I just sat there for quite a spell. Then I put my things away and walked out into the other room.
Well, Doc, how is he?
He's dead. The shock of extracting that bullet was too much for him. Bad place, the spine.
You killed him, huh?
No, I didn't kill him.
He's dead, ain't he?
Look, mister, that boy wouldn't have lived more than a couple of days anyway with that bullet where it was. Whoever put it there murdered him.
You want me to shut him up? Not yet. Doc, tell me something. You know that boy in there?
I do.
And the three of us here. You know any of us?
Him? I've seen him around somewhere. Dodge, I guess.
That settles it. He ain't walking out
Shut
of here.
up.
You know his name, Doc?
No, I don't. Might come to me, though. Let me think about it.
You don't seem to understand. He wants to kill you already. Now you're trying to remember his name. That's just going to make it worse.
You can't kill a doctor for following his oath.
I shot that boy when he tried to get away, and I can shoot you just as easy.
Don't be a fool. I'm a doctor, and since there's nothing more I can do here, I've got to be available to other patients. I've been away too long as it is.
What are we arguing about? The sooner we shoot him, the better.
What kind of a man are you, anyway? Don't you know I'm the only doctor within 100 miles of Dodge?
Right now, that's one too many. Now, wait a minute. I'm kind of thinking the doc's right. He ain't like an ordinary man. A doctor, well, it's almost like he ain't quite human somehow. He's human enough to tell what he knows to that hard-head marshal they got in Dodge. And we'll have him on our tail, and we'll never get our $20,000. The way I figure, it's us or the doc.
I'm not interested in what you figure, mister. And I've lived too long to be afraid of dying. But right this minute, there may be several folk needing me real bad.
You know, he's right. We can't kill him. Well, I can, and you'll do what I say, you hear? Doc, listen to me. If I let you go, will you promise not to tell about anybody you recognized here?
And if I don't?
And doctor or no doctor, I'll kill you myself.
Well, yes, I suppose you would. All right. I'm here as a doctor, and nothing else. I promise.
Word of honor, Doc?
My word of honor.
Okay. Get out. One other thing, Doc.
What?
You break your word. You tell anybody where this place is or who you saw here, and we'll get to you. We'll kill you no matter where you try to hide.
I gave you my word, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. But just don't forget what I said. We'll kill you, we'll die trying. Well, that's quite a story, Doc.
And you played it right smart, if you ask me. Who was they, Doc? I say, who was they?
I only recognized one of them, Chester. Besides the man they'd shot.
Yeah, that's what you said, but have you thought of his name
Chester,
yet?
you don't understand. I gave my word I wouldn't tell.
Yeah, but, Doc, they're just a bunch of killers.
Matt, wouldn't you have done the same if you were in my boots?
It'd be a hard choice, Doc, but... Yeah, I suppose I wouldn't.
Well, any man would, leastwise any man of honor.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't really thinking about it that way.
I'm going to get some sleep. Matt?
Yeah, Doc?
That was a good boy they murdered. I hope they hang for it.
How are we ever going to find Mr. Dillon?
I don't know, Chester. We don't even know who they killed.
Marshal?
Huh? Well, Jake Worth, why, you haven't come to Dodge in 6 months.
I'm
I know.
here now, Marshal.
Oh? Is there trouble, Jake?
I'd call it that.
Well?
You know that cottonwood, that big one right down to Brandy Bend?
Yeah, I
There's
know.
a hole down by the roots, the north side of it. I put a sack in that hole this morning, Marshal, with $20,000 in it.
20? That's a lot of money, Jake, even for you.
No, it ain't if Hank gets back all right.
Hank gets back. And that's ransom money, huh? Your boy's been
He
kidnapped?
didn't show up the other night, Marshal. Next morning, I found a note tacked on the corral. Said leave the money or else they'd kill him.
Well, come on, Jake. We'll try to get there before they pick up the money.
No, Marshal, I won't take any chances. They'd shoot him sure if we did that.
Look, Jake, if they killed Hank, you'd want him hung, wouldn't you?
I'll hang him myself if it comes to that. I'll hunt him down like wolves.
All right, then let's go. Let's get down to Brandy Bend and wait for
No, Marshal, I already told
Hank's
you no.
dead, Jake.
What?
They already shot him. He's dead.
What? What are you talking about? Where is he?
Well, I don't know.
How come you know he's dead?
Well, I can't tell you.
Marshal. Oh, Marshal, I had about enough of
Look,
this.
we're wasting time here. Now, come on, Jake. I'll tell you what I can on the way to the river.
You better, by heaven, or one of us is never going to get to the river.
Jake Worth was known as a hard, hot-tempered man, but he was straight as they come. And all he wanted out of life was his ranch and his 3 sons to work it with him. It was hard to tell him, but without mentioning Doc, I said what I could. And when we reached the Arkansas, we hid our horses in a clump of bush and worked our way on foot up to the big cottonwood. And then we saw it.
They do it. I gave him the money. What?
I'm sorry, Jake.
Marshal, I've been kind of confused by all this. I swallowed your story on the way down here. Now I want the truth. I want every bit of it.
I told you I don't know who they are.
You know a lot you ain't telling me. What's going on with you anyway?
I told you all I can.
Marshal, this is my boy laying here.
Take it easy now, Jake.
Will you talk?
I don't know anything, Jake. The man who told me about it had to promise not to name anybody.
What man? Who is he? I'll get it out of him if I have to cut it out.
I know. That's why I can't tell you who he is.
I'll give you 24 hours to name those men. After that, me and my sons are coming to Dodge, and there'll be blood spilled.
Jake, I give you my word. I don't know who did
I don't believe you.
Come on, I'll help you take your boy home.
Get on back to Dodge. I'll manage here.
You're making a bad mistake, Jake.
You got 24 hours, Marshal.
All right, Matt. I'll do whatever I can.
It might not work, Doc, and you'll be exposing yourself to a lot of danger. Have you thought about that?
Yes, I have. And I've also been thinking about the men who killed young Hank Worth.
Well, we could wait till they start spending their money, or till one of them gets drunk and maybe talks too much somewhere.
Yes, we could, but meantime, you and the Worths will have a gunfight, Matt.
All right, then, Doc, let's go. I want to get out to the ranch before dark. Come on. I don't see anybody around.
Maybe they hid out.
Line up, Marshal. Just watch him, boys. If he makes a move, you shoot.
Jake, I came here to stop a shooting, not to start one.
You can stop it, Marshal. Just tell me who killed my son.
If I knew, I'd be on his trail, Jake.
What's Doc doing here?
You tell him, Doc.
Jake, I took the bullet out of Hank. He died soon after.
What?
That's right. Now come down here where we can talk like friends, and I'll explain it to you.
Stay where you are, boy. All right, Doc. Let's hear it.
Well, they got me out of bed, Jake, and led me out in the country. Hank had been shot in the back, and I extracted the bullet. But it was no use. He'd have died anyway. There were 3 men there, and I recognized one of them.
Who was he?
I had to promise I wouldn't tell, or they'd have killed him.
That don't matter now.
Wait a minute. Just think about it, Jake. Doc gave him his word, and you're asking him to break it. Will you think about it for a minute?
I'm thinking about my boy, too.
You want to help get the man who did it, Jake?
Don't ask fools.
Will you listen to me? Those men told Doc if he talked, they'd kill him.
And they meant it, too.
Now, I've got an idea, Jake, and I want you to hear me out, will you? Now, look.
We'll spread it around that Doc has identified the killer.
Go on.
And we'll just wait, see. One or two or maybe all three of them will come into Dodge to kill Doc some night.
Still, they might get away.
I'll deputize you and your boys right now, and you can wait for them with us. But you're going to have to stay hidden like me.
And Doc would rather make himself a target for them killers and break his word to them?
Yeah, Jake, that's right. Now, look, Doc and I'll go back to Dodge now. I'll see that the story gets started. In a day or two, you and your boys can ride in. But separately, though. Otherwise, it might cause talk.
I understand.
And you come straight to the docks.
We'll be there. Don't you worry.
For the next few days, Doc never left his office. The rest of us sat around in his back room and waited. Chester kept us supplied with food and coffee, but we began to get pretty restless cooped up like that. And by the fifth night, we were being real careful with one another and over polite. But on the sixth night, about midnight, we got our game.
Mr. Dillon, I think it's Sam.
What?
They just rode up on the street. 3 of them. They're tying up outside right now.
All right. Doc, come on in here, will you?
Yeah, well, what do you want me to do, Matt?
You take cover in here and stay out of sight.
Let's go on downstairs and meet him.
No. We'll just scatter them that way. Now, listen. One of them will probably stand guard on the street while the other two come up here to get Doc. Chester, you and the 2 boys go down the back way, and Jake and I'll wait here. But don't jump that man till we go into action up here. You understand, Chester?
I got it.
All right, then move fast. Come on, Jake.
Now what?
We just wait here in the dark.
Good.
Here, I'll fix Doc's blanket on the couch here so they'll think he's under.
They're on the stairs now, Marshal.
Huh? Okay. Just get back in the corner, Jake, or we'll be shooting each other. Be quiet. Don't start shooting till I do.
Doc, wake up, you lying dog. Let's just shoot him and get out of here. Wait, he ain't here. What?
Yeah, get your hands up. You're under arrest, both of you. Jake? You all right, Jake?
I got one of them. I'm all right.
All right. Doc, come on out.
What?
They're dead. Light the lamp, will you, Doc?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Dillon.
Come on in, Chester.
We got the one in the street. He tried to get away when he heard the shooting up here, but he ran smack into one of the Worth boys. He's dead.
Good. Well, Doc, you can tell us now. Is one of these the man you recognize?
Yes. This one here.
Yeah. Well, Jake, I guess that's it.
Marshal.
What?
I doubted you, Marshal. I'm sorry for that.
Forget it, Jake.
No, it's best I remember it. Man shouldn't make mistakes like that.
Well, there was no harm done. The way it worked out.
Yeah. I'll buy you a drink before we leave, Marshal.
I think I kind of like that, Jake.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman McDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin, Vic Perrin, and Harry Bartell. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for the 4th of the 5 most popular Gunsmoke shows. It is called Bloody Hands.
This is the CBS Radio Network. Now, get more miles per dollar with Texaco Sky Chief Supreme from Texaco's Tower of Power.
Texaco Tower of Power. Texaco Tower of Power. New gasoline, Sky Chief Supreme. Texaco Tower of Power. New Sky Chief Supreme gives cars new growth. Sky Chief Supreme from Texaco.
At Little Rock, Governor Forbes has returned from a weekend of rest in the country, and he told reporters that the next step toward resolving the crisis over the integration of schools in Arkansas's capital is up to the federal government. By the governor's order, the city's 4 high schools will not open tomorrow, and one report, unconfirmed, has it that the Justice Department will take the first step in the morning to challenge the legality of the governor's move to sidestep compliance with the Supreme Court order for an immediate resumption of integrated classes at Central High School. The Air Force is still officially silent on the performance of the Atlas intercontinental ballistic missile it launched during the night from Cape Canaveral. But the unofficial word is that the test was the 3rd in a row to be judged totally successful, with the nose cone coming down on a target 3,000 miles away. Now the word is the Atlas will get its first all-out test in a few weeks, when it will be aimed at a target more than 6,000 miles distant. From Chicago comes word of the arrest of a man who might be the country's oldest active burglar. His name is Ernest Ruler, and his age is 78. It took 3 men to subdue him when he was found prowling today in a Chicago home. And he told the police, "I was just doing what I know best. I can't break the habit." And now a word from Chevrolet.
This is Art Baker speaking for Chevrolet, in behalf of your local authorized Chevrolet dealer, who invites you to come in and take a look at the only all-new car in the low-price field, Chevrolet. Remember, drive with care everywhere. Chevrolet brings you the news 12 times each weekend on CBS Radio. This is the CBS Radio Network.
You're tuned to WBT Radio, serving Charlotte and the Carolinas with complete weather information. The weather forecast is generally fair and somewhat warmer tonight and Monday. Partly cloudy and warm with a chance of showers in the extreme west. Present temperature on the WBT thermometer, 76 degrees. 7 o'clock.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Chester.
You like that?
No.
Well, then, listen to this.
Chester, please. Chester. Chester.
Yes, sir?
Put the comb away, please.
Okay, Mr. Dillon, if you feel that way about it.
Marshal Dillon.
Yeah.
I'm Philip Locke from Philadelphia. I arrived on Santa Fe this morning.
Oh, well, you're a long way from home, Mr. Locke.
I'm looking for someone. A girl, as a matter of fact.
Oh, there's lots of girls in Dodge. You shouldn't have much trouble.
If you please.
Chester, please.
Yes, sir.
This girl wrote her mother in Philadelphia that she was teaching school here, Marshal. However, she's never been heard of at the school.
Oh, well, maybe she moved on somewhere else.
But they say she never was at the school. I'm afraid something's happened to her.
Well, a lot of things can happen to people out here, Mr. Locke.
That's precisely why I've come to you. I want you to find her immediately.
Mr. Locke, you're not in Philadelphia. But I'll keep an eye open for her if you'll tell me her name and what she looks like.
She's about 5'4". She's blonde. A very pretty girl. Her name is Laura Simmons.
Laura Simmons?
Yes, do you know her?
No, he doesn't know her, neither do I. But I'll see what I can find out for you, Mr. Locke. Where do you stand?
At the Dodge House, and I must say I've been in better hotels.
Oh? Well, as bad as it is, you wait there, huh? I'll come to you if I have any news.
It's most urgent that I find her at once, Marshal.
Sure.
Good day.
Well, Marshal Dillon.
Hello, Laura.
Well, come in, Marshal. Come in.
Thank you.
Hello, Matt.
Kitty, I didn't expect to find you in Laura's room.
Well, how'd you know where I live, Marshal? You've never been here before.
I asked Sam downstairs.
Oh, no wonder he told you. I think Sam's sweet on Laura.
Oh, Kitty.
Well, I do.
Oh, Kitty, why do you ever do this?
Look, you two can gossip about all that later, huh? Right now, I've got some news for you, Laura.
You have?
Yeah, there's a man here looking for you.
Oh, who?
His name's Philip Locke.
Philip? Dodge?
I figured it might be bad news.
I can't have him find me here.
Well, he went to the schoolhouse first, and then I told him you'd probably moved on, but he still thinks you're here somewhere.
Well, I wrote Mother I was teaching at school. He must have gone to see her.
Honey, if you don't want to see him, you don't have to.
I can't see him. I can't have him know I work in a saloon.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Especially now.
What do you mean, Laura?
Well, I was engaged to Philip once before I left Philadelphia.
You were?
Yeah, we were about to be married when his family found out that my father had been a riverboat captain. I should have told them before, I guess, but... Anyway, they called off the wedding, and I was so ashamed I ran away. I came out here, finally.
What about Philip? What'd he do?
The Lockes are a very aristocratic family, Kitty. Guess he had to do what they wanted.
Not much of a man, if you ask me. Aristocrat or not.
I was in love with him. I think he was with me.
Are you still?
I don't know. How can I know? He mustn't find me here. This is the sort of life they said I was best suited for. He'd go back and tell my mother, and it'd break her heart.
Look, Laura, you could go out to Ma Riley's until he leaves town, huh? I'm sure she'd be glad for a little company.
It's a good idea, Matt. Come on, honey. We can ride out together. It's only a few miles.
All right, Kitty. Thank you.
Matt, you might kind of spook this Philip Locke back to Philadelphia.
Well, I'll try, Kitty.
Mighty warm beer for a nickel.
Well, I paid for the beer, Doc.
I know, and I thank you for it, Chester. But I hate to see you not get your money's worth.
Oh, I'll get it when you decide it's time to buy us a beer.
Oh, I'll buy it.
Is it about time, Doc?
Yes. Oh, tell me, Matt, is Laura still out at the Riley place?
Oh, you're shying away from the problem, Doc, but anyway, yeah, she's there. Locke isn't likely to leave town this soon. I saw him last night, and I told him that I'd heard that Laura had gone to Denver.
Yeah, well, did he believe you?
I don't think so. But I warned Sam to tell him the same thing in case he came snooping around here.
Oh, well, it's a sad story. Poor girl.
Yeah, she's better off without the like of him, if you ask me.
Yeah. Women are strange, sister. They fall in love, and that's that. I sometimes wonder if it has anything at all to do with a particular man.
Of course it has, Doc.
I remember what a little Kyle girl told me one time. She said, Chester, she said...
I didn't know you spoke Kiowa, Chester.
Well, I don't exactly. We use a sign language, kindly. You know.
Hello, Lark.
Marshal, I think you lied to me about Laura.
Oh, is that so?
It most certainly is. There's something mighty strange going on here, and I think you're mixed up in it.
Look, maybe Laura doesn't want to see you, huh? Have you thought of that?
I'm going to see her if I have to kill you to do it.
Kill me?
Why, you ain't even wearing a gun, mister.
I don't have to.
What do you mean, Mr. Luck?
I've hired a man who'll shoot anybody I say for $500.
Philadelphia must be quite a town.
You have 24 hours to produce her, Marshal. And remember, I'm a man of my word.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Well, of all the nimby nabbies...
He's probably one of those who hired somebody to fight in the war for him, Doc. It's all he knows.
Look, Mr. Dillon, you go over talking to Pete Doolin there at the bar.
What? Pete Doolin? So that's his gun.
Looks like it. And of all the evil, no good, drunken crooks, he ain't even much of a gunman.
No.
Yes, I always took Pete Doolin to be a little off in the head.
He is, Doc. You never know what Doolin might do. He isn't like other men. And that makes him really dangerous.
Hello, Matt.
Hi, Kitty.
Sit down.
Ah, thank you. Have you talked to Laura again?
Oh, I saw her this morning, Matt. But she didn't say much.
Well, she can't stay at that boarding house forever. Locke hasn't shown any signs of leaving. Maybe she ought to go on to Pueblo or Santa Fe or someplace for a while.
Give her time, Matt.
Hey, Kitty. Oh, you too, Marshal.
Now, what is it, Sam?
Go on out back, both of you.
What?
What for?
Well, you'll see. Go on. I got to take care of the bar.
Sam must be drunk.
No, he's sober. Now, come on, let's have a look.
All right. But I still say he's drunk.
Sam doesn't drink his own liquor, Kitty.
I don't blame him. I wish I didn't have to.
You don't?
I wouldn't. If I lived on a little chicken ranch somewhere, Matt.
Sam's liquor isn't that bad, Kitty.
Hello, Kitty. Marshal.
Laura, what are you doing here?
Hello, Laura.
I didn't want to go inside just yet. So I've been sitting out here, talking to Sam.
You mean you're coming back to work?
I've been thinking a lot about everything, and I'm going to face it out.
Are you sure you're right, honey?
There isn't any other way to do it. Philip came here because he wants me back. I won't lie to him.
Well, I guess it's up to you. Where do you want to talk to him?
Marshal, would you find him and bring him here?
Out here?
No. Just take him to the bar inside. I'll meet him there later on.
An empty saloon is a curious place to meet Laura.
Uh-huh. Hey, you want another drink?
No.
How about you, Marshal?
No, thanks.
Hello, Philip.
Laura. Laura, that dress.
Like it?
Why are you dressed like that?
If you'll buy me a drink, Philip, I'll tell you.
A drink?
Of course. This is how I earn my living, Philip.
You work here.
Yes. Now, will you buy me a drink to start with?
No.
Oh, Phil.
Never mind him, Laura. He don't mean nothing.
No. No, Sam. It's just like what his mother said about me. It's true.
Philadelphia. What do they know in Philadelphia? Lace on their pants.
Here, Laura, have a drink.
Oh, thanks, Marshal. I need it.
Why don't you go on home now? I'll get Kitty.
Laura.
Yes, Philip?
Laura, I can't leave. I started to, but I can't. I came to find you. I'm going to take you back with me.
You are?
Yes. This is quite a shock to me, of course, seeing you here in this place, but I can forget about that. I'll try, Laura.
Will you, Philip?
We'll never mention it. Ever.
To your family, you mean?
To anyone. It'll be a secret.
It will.
If nobody knows, perhaps it won't matter.
I'm not sure, Philip. I think it'll matter. Always. To me.
I don't understand.
No, you wouldn't understand, mister.
Come, Laura, let's get out of here where we can talk.
No.
What?
You heard us. You don't want to go.
Well, you keep out of this.
No, I won't. What kind of a man are you anyway? This girl ain't done nothing to be ashamed of except earn her living, which is probably more than you ever done. It makes you think you're good enough to judge
That's
her
enough.
anyways. You'll try to forget about it. Did you ever think of anybody but yourself? Mister, you're no good. Laura here's worth 100 like you. I'm proud of her. I don't care what she's done or who knows it.
You're proud of me, Sam?
Of course I am.
Are you coming, Laura?
Tell him, Laura. Go on. Tell him.
Well?
No, Philip. I'm not coming. I'm going to stay here.
You heard her, mister. Now get out before I break a bottle over your head.
Goodbye, Laura. And you, bartender, you'll die for this.
Don't try that, Locke. You keep Doolin out of this.
Nobody tells me what to do, Marshal.
Doolin? What's Doolin got to do with this?
Locke's hired Doolin's gun.
No. He'll kill you, Sam.
Doolin is crazy enough to.
Yeah? He is, Sam.
Dylan?
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
I've been waiting outside, like you said.
Why aren't you there now?
Because he's coming right up Front Street.
Huh? Doolin? Yes, sir. All right, Chester. After he comes in, just keep an eye on the door, huh?
Yes, sir.
Sam, Doolin's going to be here in a minute. You better get out of sight.
Well, I ain't afraid of
You heard me, Sam. Now get out of sight, will you?
Okay, Marshal.
I come for Sam. Where at is he?
What do you want him for, Doolin?
Well, I've been paid to shoot him. That's what for.
You want to hang, Doolin?
I was born to hang. Where at is he?
Look, I'm going to throw you in jail for a couple of days. Maybe things will be clearer to you then. Now, come on.
No. Marshal, now. Don't do that. I got to earn my $500.
All right, but you're going to have to shoot it out with me first.
With you? What have you got to do with it? I don't want nothing to do with you.
There's a law against murder, Doolin.
I know that.
What makes you think you can shoot Sam and get away with it?
I got $500 right here in my pocket. You want to see it?
Doolin, see if you can understand this. Either you take your money and you get out of Dodge, or you're going to jail.
I ain't going to jail.
You want to draw on me?
I'm no fool.
Then get out fast. Now go on. Move.
You don't man much choice, Marshal. I'll have to go. Bye.
Well, you got rid of him, Marshal. And I hope so, Sam. He wouldn't have had much of a chance at you anyway.
What?
Look at Laura there.
I wouldn't have missed him, Sam, even if he had got the marshal.
Well, now, where'd you get that shotgun, Laura?
It's yours. The one you keep upstairs. I borrowed it.
You know something, Sam? There's blood on this girl. Did she ever tell you that her father was a riverboat captain?
Hey, Marshal? Marshal, I'm closing up the bar. You'll have to do all your drinking somewhere else tonight.
That'll be a pleasure.
Laura. Come on, Laura. I want to hear more about your old man.
Sure, Sam. Sure.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
How are you this morning, Mr. Bumby?
Hello, Marshal. Morning, Mr. Dillon.
Morning, Sam. Is Kitty around?
Oh, don't know she's up yet, but if she is, she ought to be down soon.
I'll wait.
Nippy this morning.
Feels good. It's a nice time of year, huh?
I don't know. I kind of like spring myself.
Sam, you better wash that glass over.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Can I get you something? Beer, maybe?
Got any coffee?
Sure. Just made a pot.
Oh, that'll be fine. Her face is something wondrous.
That's pretty, Matt. You got a pretty voice.
Oh, it's good enough for calling hogs, I guess. Yeah. You just get up?
A while ago. Why?
Oh, it just strikes me I haven't seen you close too early like this.
Uh-huh.
No, you look fine. I mean that you...
You better quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, I guess it's...
Where's Sam?
Oh, he's bringing in coffee.
Oh. Sam, cup for me, please.
Sure, Miss Kitty.
What's the occasion, Matt?
Kitty? There's a party tomorrow night, a dance. It's a benefit for the new school down at the hall, you know? And, every fellow's to bring a girl. You know?
It happens at dances. Go on.
Well, what I'm trying to... Will you go? With me?
I'd kind of like to, Matt, but no thanks.
Oh.
Well, I got to work here. You know that. Besides...
Well, you ought to be able to get off.
Well, even if I could, ladies might not take kindly to it, Matt. Not rightly polite society.
What do you care about what...
Well, thanks anyway, Matt. That smells wonderful. Sammy, I think I'll marry you.
Me?
Shucks. Me? Oh, shucks.
Listen, Kitty, about the dance, I've already bought the
You're
tickets.
sweet, Matt, and I thank you kindly for thinking of me, but you better ask someone else.
Well, it isn't... Sam, will you go and polish up your glasses, please?
Oh, sure, Mr. Dillon. Sure.
Now, look, Kitty, I'm asking you to go with me. Well, it's important to me that you go.
Are you making love to me, Matt? At this hour in the morning?
No, I mean it. I want you to go to the dance.
You want to be embarrassed. You want everyone to stare at us. You know what they'll say? My, the marshal really should have better sense than to bring that woman here. It ain't decent. It ain't proper.
Oh, Kitty.
Well, it's true. I'm a hostess at the Texas Trail, a saloon. You know what they think about me.
Well, will you go, Kitty?
No.
I'll call by for you at 7, huh?
I'll drink a bottle of whiskey and clout some old biddy on the head. Then you'll be sorry.
Oh, Kitty.
I haven't got anything to wear, Matt. I can't wear my working clothes.
You look just fine, like you are, Kitty. Just fine, just like you are.
Marshal.
Yeah.
I shouldn't, but I guess I'll go to the dance with you. I'll be ready at 7.
How do you talk about a woman like Kitty? The color of her hair, eyes, the shape of her leg, the way she spoke, thought. Well, that's a picture you had to get by looking and hearing. Otherwise, you'd never know it. And I felt real good about taking Kitty to the party. The first time we'd really be out in company. And I liked the idea.
Morning, Mr. Dillon.
Good morning, Chester.
Nice day.
What is that?
That, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, all over my desk. That. Ink.
Yes, sir, I know. I was just cleaning it up, Mr. Dillon. Seems like a big bluebottle fly, last of his kind this fall, I guess. Big fool bluebottle fly was a-setting on your desk, Mr. Dillon.
Oh, you're slopping it all over the floor, Chester.
Yes, sir, I see it. That lazy fool bluebottle fly was a-stomping all over your desk, Mr. Dillon, and I took a whack at him with a paper I happened to have in my hand, and I got him.
Well, thanks a lot.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Dillon. If there's anything in this world I hate, it's a big, maggoty bluebottle fly.
Yeah, I know, Chester. The mail come in yet?
Yes, sir. A couple of minutes ago. It's right over there.
Oh, okay.
There. I think that should do it, Mr. Dillon.
All right, Chester.
Anything likely in the mail, Mr. Dillon?
No. Look, Chester, we better get these government circulars posted. Would you do that for me?
Yes, sir, I'll do that. Say, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
About the dance tomorrow.
Now, what about it?
Well, you're going, aren't you, sir? Doc's going. He's taking Ms. McNish. I'm going. Everybody's going. You are going, aren't you, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, I'm going.
Don't seem right, a man your standing not to go to a big social like we're... You are?
Yes.
Well, that's fine. Just fine. Doc and me, we were talking, and it just didn't seem right to us that a man like you didn't have no real nice, sweet girl to escort to a big social.
I got one, Chester. A real nice, sweet girl. I'm taking Kitty.
Miss Kitty?
I asked her before I came down, and she accepted.
Well, that's good. Miss Kitty.
That's right, Chester. I got a couple of letters off to Washington, Chester. You want to go and see about posting those circulars, huh?
Yes, Mr. Dillon.
Ah, fine.
Mr. Dillon?
Oh, what is it, Chester?
Well, Mr. Dillon, it ain't none of my business, and I did not have no right to say it.
Say what?
Well, sir,
Yeah.
I was wondering if I might borrow one of them fancy ties off you for the party.
That's not your business. That's what you haven't got any right to say.
Yes, sir. No, that's right.
You're a liar, Chester. But you can borrow a tie.
I thank you kindly, Mr. Dillon.
You work for a long time with a man, and you share a lot of life and a lot of death. And after a while, you know him even better than yourself. Well, that's the way it is with Chester and with me. Now, he had something on his mind, and I figured after a while he'd get it off. Well, the morning went, and it was almost noon when Chester came back.
Gonna go have some dinner, Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, I think I will. How about you?
Hungry as a raggle-bone possum.
Did you get the posters up?
Yes, sir.
Well, okay, let's go.
Mr. Dillon?
Yeah?
I guess there's something you ought to know, sir. There's talk.
Yeah. All right, Chester, come on, get it out.
It's all over town about you taking Miss Kitty to the dance tomorrow night.
What do you mean, all over town? I only asked her this morning.
Yes, sir, I know. Best I can figure, Sam over at the Texas Trail must have heard you and let it slip. There's been a mighty fierce mess of gum clobbering up and down. All over.
All right. Thanks for telling me, Chester.
It ain't none of my business.
Yeah, I know. You said that before.
Yes, sir. I surely did.
Well, let's go get something to eat. It's hard to tell about people. Maybe it's hard to tell about yourself because you come under that same heading, people. And when they're mean and small, there's not an animal to touch them. Chester and I walked down the street, and it didn't take long to hear and see what was going on. Some of the drifters leaning against the wall on the corner came right out with it.
Morning, Marshal. I understand there's Galentine's got herself a new boat.
What did you say?
Maybe you ought to look into it, Marshal. Folks are being downright rude.
Mister, you're gonna... Come on, Chester.
Ought to haul them in. Every one.
Yeah? What are you going to charge him with?
Pestilence, Mr. Dillon. Just plain pestilence.
I knew better what Kitty had meant about the ladies of the town when a couple came out of Olivet's dry goods store. They didn't see me until it was too late.
Complain to the dance committee. It's indecent, that's what it is. Why, she's common. Nothing but a common saloon woman. What's this city coming to when a United States Marshal... Ooh.
Morning, Miss Sprinkle. When a man's born, they say he's blessed or cursed with a lot of things already in him. Take pride, for instance. Sometimes pride can be a curse. Well, maybe I had more in my share. And maybe it would have been a sight kinder if I'd not taken Kitty to the dance. But I did.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, this hint for weekend driving. Whatever you do, be moderate. Be obedient to all traffic laws. Be careful. Use your head and don't take chances. Now for the second act of Gunsmoke.
I picked up Kitty at the Texas Trail at 7 the next evening. She was waiting by the side door, and when I saw her, she kind of moved back in the shadows, almost as though she was ashamed for me to see her. Hi.
Hello, Matt.
Are you all set?
Well, I guess so. Matt, are you sure?
Hey, Kitty, you look fine. Yeah, you look just fine.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. We walked along the street down to the hall, and I kept looking at her like I say, you know, you had to know this, Kitty, to understand what I mean, and even then you get a surprise. She was like a 17-year-old on her first date, and she was like all the women you'd ever known and loved, soft and innocent. And something else, something that's female, and you can't figure out what. Something that makes you drunk without a drink inside you. It was snowing a little, and the flakes caught in her hair and melted into the black of her velvet cloak. And just before we went in, I looked at her again. And I didn't care. I was proud she was with me.
Oh, evening, Marshal Dillon.
Evening, Miss Murphy. You know Miss Russell?
How do? You have your tickets, Marshal Dillon?
Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Fine. Go right in, won't you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Murphy. Is there somewhere I can put my cloak?
Oh, yes, of course. The ladies' reception room is right through there. I didn't catch the name.
Catherine Russell, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. I'll wait for you.
Thanks. You better.
I could see them through the big open doors in the hall. They were all there. Faces flushed, smiling, happy, dancing. And all the women seemed pretty and the men handsome. And Chester was up on the platform calling the dance, and Doc was fiddling. And I was waiting for my dancing partner, Miss Kitty Russell.
Now run away home and sing your own and leave my buffalo gal alone. Then promenade all and around you go.
Hi. What took you so long?
I'm sorry, Matt. I had a skirmish with one of the genteel females in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What says she? You know, I get the idea I'm not welcome around here.
Let's go in and get some punch, huh?
Sure.
How are you, John? Oh, that's a nice dress, Kitty.
I haven't worn it since a few years back in New Orleans.
Hey, Marshal. Oh, Miss Kitty.
Oh, it's Doc.
Well, hiya.
Oh, fine, Doc.
Hello, Doc.
I say, we got a bottle of whiskey outside. You care to join us? Oh, this punch.
Not right now, thank you, Doc.
Oh, well, sure. Hey, Miss Kitty, I saw you come in. Best-looking woman in here. Oh, there's lots of scratching going on.
Thank you, Doc.
If you see Mrs. McNish, don't tell her where I am, will you? Man gets kind of dry fiddling. Oh, well, so long.
So long, Doc.
Punch, Marshal Dillon?
Kitty?
I guess so.
Mr. Sprinkle, have you met Miss Catherine Russell?
No, I'm afraid I haven't.
You got a short memory, Mr. Sprinkle.
Huh?
I could have swore it was you in the Texas Trail a couple of weeks back. Drunker than a hoot owl. Don't you remember I had to slap your face?
I think...
Edward? Edward?
Yes, dear.
You let somebody else take care of the punch. I want you to come with me.
Well, I promised. I'm on the committee.
Evening, Miss Sprinkle.
I have no wish to speak to you, Marshal Dillon, or this woman you brought with you. I will not have my husband serving such people.
Aren't you being a trifle bad-mannered, Miss Sprinkle?
How dare you say that?
Well, aren't you?
I suggest that you leave, Marshal.
Emmy.
You're not wanted here. Not with that woman you've seen fit to bring.
Come on, Matt. I want to go.
No. This is a public dance, Miss Sprinkle. Right now, you're trying to make it private. If you can't behave like a lady, I'll thank you to leave this lady's presence.
What? Now, see here, Marshal. You can't talk like that to my wife.
Hey, Kitty! What do you say, Kitty?
Matt, please. I want to go.
We're not going anywhere. We're staying.
How about some music? All right now, folks. It'll be a waltz this time.
Thanks for the punch, Mr. Sprinkle. Come on, Kitty.
I warned you, Matt. Now, please, will you take me out of here before something happens?
Nothing's going to happen, Kitty. You and me are going to dance. Have a good time. That's all.
You're acting like a kid. Matt, it won't work. I've seen this kind of thing before.
May I have this dance, Miss Kitty?
Please, Matt. You're being pig-headed and you know it. Let's get out.
You refusing me, Miss Kitty?
Oh, Matt.
We danced. But it wasn't what I hoped it'd be. Kitty closed her eyes. I guess she was trying to blot it out, but I could see the other couples looking, whispering, and one by one dropping away over into a small group that got larger. There were only about 6 of us left when the waltz ended. And that's when the stranger and a couple of his pals walked out onto the floor. They were drifters, probably been in town for a week. And they were having their fun before they moved on.
Marshal, I got a painful duty.
Yeah?
Folks in this town seem real upset about you bringing that woman in here.
What's your name?
I'm just a fella. I kind of made myself and my friends here a committee of 3, seeing as how everything's done by committees here, and we figured it would be best if you take your friend home.
Mister, I'm the marshal in
Matt,
Dodge City, and
I'm leaving.
You're staying here, Kitty.
She's smarter than you, Marshal.
Everything all right?
Everything's
Mr. Dillon?
fine, Chester.
This ain't a matter of law, you know, Marshal. It's decency and what's right. Yeah, and Marshal, this ain't right.
Mister, I'm taking this badge off. Chester, you stay here with Kitty.
Matt, don't you do it.
Now, come
Matt.
on outside. You. We're going to talk some more about this out there.
It's cold outside. Now, you be a good fella and get out of where you ain't wanted.
You know I won't hit you in here, don't you?
Were you thinking of doing that, Marshal? Now, that ain't lawful. I ain't done nothing.
Kitty. Kitty, wait.
Now, there's a gal with sense.
All right, mister. No, I'm telling you. You and your pals are going to have to come out sooner or later, and when you do, you better start hightailing it out of Dodge before I catch up with you.
We'll think of that. We sure will. Marshal.
Just 3 no-good drifters, hating the law, finding pleasure in trouble. Kitty had gone, and I went out into the street. It had stopped snowing. Just cold. Much colder. I went up to the Texas Trail. There was only 2 people in there. Some guy dead drunk on a table, and someone else standing at the bar, looking into the mirror at me.
What'll you have, Mr. Dillon?
Nothing, Sam.
Yeah. Well, I got some things to do in the back. Give me a call if anyone comes in, will you?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, Kitty.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
I'm bad. Bad.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, it's all right. Sure, it's all right.
I'm so mad. I could.
Yeah, I know.
I should have known better.
No, it was me, not you. No, it wasn't that either. It was all those polite ladies and gentlemen.
Give me a kerchief, will you?
Yeah. Here.
It's been a long time since I cried.
Yeah, sure.
It wasn't so much for me. For you. I wanted to cry right there in the hall, watching you and knowing there was nothing you could do.
Nice mess of people we got in Dodge.
No, it's not them, Matt. It's me. I've run into this before. The only difference was I didn't have you around. I wanted it to be right tonight because of you.
A lot of narrow-minded prayer spouting.
Yeah. They hurt your pride, didn't they?
No, it wasn't that.
No?
No, I wanted you to go with me.
That made me real happy. But maybe we're different, Matt. You and me figure life different to them. That's not their fault. There's a lot of folks there I know. I smile at them on the street. They talk to me. But tonight, well, that was different. I made them uncomfortable.
Yeah? Well, I didn't do a bad job with you.
Well, you can't look at it that way. And you can't go fighting the whole town either.
There's 3 fellas going to get hurt.
No, I don't want you to do that, Matt. You just let it go. Let it go, Matt. They don't mean nothing. You know what means something to me?
What?
That you asked me to go to the dance with you. I knew what was going to happen, but it was worth the chance. I thank you for it, Matt.
You're a funny one.
Am I?
But you sure showed them up, those women. The way you look.
Well, I'm glad. You know, you look pretty fine yourself.
Sam?
Yeah?
You got any champagne, Sam?
What? Have I got any what?
Champagne.
Well, yeah. I guess maybe. A bottle or two? Yeah, maybe. Sure.
Well, break it out.
All right.
Miss Kitty, I think the next dance is mine.
Oh, Matt. I'd be real pleased, Mr. Dillon.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Anthony Ellis, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were John Daner, Vivi Janis, Bob Sweeney, Lawrence Dobkin, and Mary Lansing. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNair is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Gunsmoke is heard by our troops overseas through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke.